So I'll get into some marketing stuff too, because I want you to rethink how you look at doing mailers. For a long time, I hated mailers. I thought I can't get feedback. It's like a high school relationship. I need closure. Like, why'd you break up with me? And with those, you mail them out. You spend $1,000 to send to 1,000 houses, and your phone doesn't ring. You don't get an email. Nothing happens. And it's like, was it the font? Was it the message? Was it the photo? I don't know what to change, so I'm just going to keep doing it and wasting money, hoping something changes without knowing what to change. And these are the things we tell people. Is now a good time to sell? Yes, it is. Of course, realtor, you're always going to tell me it's a good time to sell. I'm here for all your real estate needs. I didn't know I had real estate needs. I have buyers. Guess what? Everyone does. Thinking about selling your home, I'll make it happen. Anybody can sell my home in a market like this. These aren't speaking. These are not people like us do things like this. These are not solving people's problems emotionally. So if we think of, kind of Bay Area or kind of everywhere problems, people feel stuck. Sellers aren't selling because they feel stuck in their homes. So I went to ChatGPT and I just put in, make a guy handcuffed to his house that wants to get away, came up with something like this. This is the postcard I would send. Feeling stuck, there are ways to buy before you sell. Back of the postcard probably has a little bit more detail, but I want him to scan, right? We're all programmed to scan QR codes now. And if you use CoreFact for your marketing, this QR code do you guys already know this? It's specific to the one house you're sending to? Okay, cool. So I want to get from the mailbox to the trash can. I want to create enough curiosity for them to pull their phone out of their pocket and go, as soon as they do that, I got them. I know who got it, right? And if you scan this, it goes to a landing page sample I made that speaks to what they scanned. Need to move, but feeling stuck in your home, I can help. If your interest rate makes you feel stuck, if you don't want to be homeless because you don't want to be contingent, we solve these problems for our clients all the time. This is a face-to-face, right? This is content. They're meeting me for the first time without meeting me. And they can, and I'm speaking to what they want. If they scan this QR code and I said feeling stuck, and it goes to some generic get your home value page, it doesn't have anything. I landed somewhere that has nothing to do with what caught my interest. I know that you scan, so at least I can do my follow-ups, but I want to solve their problems. So that's just one example. And then another one I did, I just did Poets Corner in Walnut Creek for this example. Again, I just did money coming out of a house skyrocketing thing in ChatGPT. Hey neighbor. So if you're marketing to a place you live, say neighbor, you're one of me. This person who sent me this thing is one of me. Poets Corner, that is where I live. That's my neighborhood. Home values are soaring. That's what I want to hear because the media is telling me everything's going to crash. Hopefully I scan. And then if I scan, what I do here is, and you can, I'll go into one other thing on this right after, but basically, hey, hello, Poets Corner neighbor. Cool. This was made just for me. It's not for everyone. It's just for me. Neighborhood update. So they come in here. I always use Google Earth. So you could put in an address. And then when I use Loom to do the recording, and I can dive deeper into this another time. If you have questions, just hit me up and I'll let you know how this works. But basically, I use Google Earth for motion to catch their attention. It zooms in on their neighborhood while I'm saying, hey, Poets Corner's neighbors, it's great to see you all. Here's what's going on in your neighborhood. The next tab on the internet would be MLS. You can show comps, right? So I used Redfin because I don't have it, but the average home price was like 1.3. And then the third tab is a net sheet. And I like Fidelity's because it has graphics. It's pretty. And I just say, here's what home values are doing in our market. There's been no sales. So if something does hit the market, it's going to go like crazy. If we look at the average sales price of 1.3, net out your cost, you would have a net profit of X. Just subtract your loan amount from that, and that's what you take for your next home purchase, whatever you want to do. Let me know if I can help. Thank you so much. I don't ask them to sell. I'm just giving and providing value to speak to something I think they should know. What was I going to do? I think that was it. Oh, so what you can do with this, if you're like, well, these are expensive. I learned this technique right here from a realtor in Florida, and he does a CMA a day to his database or anyone he knows. So he'll pull this up, uses Loom to record, Google Earth to get attention on their property, zooming in on my house. So you could send it to your past clients, your sphere of influence, anyone you know who owns a house. And you could just say, hey, Elias, hope all is well. I just wanted to make you a video for your house at 123 Main Street. Markets, everything in the media is saying that home prices are going down. Well, what's crazy is here's what's selling in your neighborhood. And now I click over to the MLS tab, right? So I can show them comps. Here are recent sales in your neighborhood, and then go to the net sheet. So if you did want to sell, this is roughly how much you would net before your loan amount. Just wanted to make sure you knew. If you know anyone who would like a CMA like this that wants to know what's going on with their home value, we'd love to create one for them. Bye. So I give value to my past client. I ask for a referral indirectly, and it costs me $0. It costs me whatever loom is, $15 a month. But you could do that for everyone you know that owns a home, and it costs you no money, and you're just giving value and providing value to people. So that's really a lot of what I wanted to share with you guys. I'll stop talking. But that's what I think we have to do. Getting back to the flood, everything I just showed you is building your boat. Marketing is building your boat. Giving value is building your boat. So when the time comes, there's no way I would think of anyone else other than Sean. That's what we should all be doing right now, and that's why I wanted to do this week, not next week, because I think we're already in it. Like the shift that happened with the competitive of the market from last week, it just hit on Monday of last week. It was just on fire. More pre-approvals, more offers, going way over, all that stuff.